Man, man, that's scary, man. Like, my gut instinct actually goes to Charles Oliveira. I love him. Like, I'm a huge fan. You could ask anybody. I'm a huge fan of Charles. I love the way he puts it together with the strikes and the submissions and the wrestling. And he's just, I love him. But then it's fucking Tony Ferguson, the Terminator. Like, it's, I don't know. And he's real crafty off his back. It's tricky. It's a tricky, man. I say Ferguson.
I'm totally on the same thing. I think it's like such a good. I'm so excited to see this fight. I think definitely. I mean, Ferguson. That was with Gaethje. That was one of the fights I was watching so much, just from watching both their movements and everything they do and all this stuff. So definitely inspiring both. And Charles de Bronx, he's a submission artist. So. I mean, I think I'm gonna say Charles, just because I'm kind of jiu-jitsu, and I think that's maybe some submission's gonna come. I know he's really hungry for this, but man, it's really hard to say. I know Ferguson's like gonna come back with everything after his last fight, and he's gonna put on a show. So I mean, I don't know, but I think maybe the Bronx.
Oh, I think that's a really tough matchup to even pick a winner, and they're both gamers, they're both finishers, and I might have to go with Ferguson there, just as he has had such a dominant win streak in the past, and even though Oliveira's a finisher, I feel like Ferguson could edge him out.
Man, I tell you this, I am a huge Charles Oliveira fan, and as salty as I am towards him, because he does have the fastest finish from a debut fighter. I have the second fastest finish. A little salty about that, but you know what? I believe he's on a 7-fight win streak, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's the most underrated lightweight in the division right now. I feel this has been a deserving shot. Tony obviously is top of the line, world champion status, but you know what? I believe that Oliveira is going to be the underdog in this fight, and I'm taking him. After what I've seen him do in the division, and after winning 7 fights in the UFC at the top of the line is just incredible. I think he's I think he's due for this. And Tony Ferguson, I know you've watched the last fight, him and Gaethje. He took so much damage in that fight. My question is he going to be the same fighter coming out of that? It's when you take that kind of damage. After Gavin Tucker kneed me in the head and kicked me in the head, I was on Queer Street for a couple days, wondering like, fuck, can I take this damage in my next fight? Obviously, I'm fully recovered, and I know I can now. But he took a lot more damage than I did, and I just wonder, is he going to be the same fighter? I'm rooting for Oliveira. I think that he's the man right now, and I think he's going to beat Tony.
Oh, that's a crazy matchup, in all honesty. I really do hope Tony Ferguson, just because I've seen all the stuff he goes through, and he really wants that title shot. So I'm going to go with Tony Ferguson, to be honest. He's tough too, man. He's super durable. Plus he's got that wrestling background, so hopefully he can use that to kind of grind Charles out.
Normally I would say Tony Ferguson, but Charles Oliveira is not a slouch. It's a very tough fight. Maybe still slight advantage. It's very hard. It's a 50-50 fight for me, I think. Maybe Charles Oliveira. He's probably going to be an underdog, so maybe I will win a little bit more money. So maybe I'll go with Charles Oliveira, yeah.
Ooh, I'm going to go with Tony. Say by submission.
I think we're going to see a crazy, wild, unpredictable Tony, because he's coming off that loss from Gaethje, and he's going to be looking to put his name, back where he believes it belongs, and he's going to come out here and do whatever it takes and by any means necessary to beat this guy. So I think the fans win on this fight, but I'm leaning towards Ferguson.